Okay, how are we doing out there today? First of all, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Wave Technology Streams using nanotechnology gains. Sorry about that. It's early in the morning, people. So anyway, we have a new screen launching. It is called the Luminous Supreme Ambient Light Projection 4K. These are panels. We have them in 2x4, and we're also going to have them in sizes of 4x8. Yeah, these are very big panels. Keep in mind, they're going to come, the big panels are going to come in packages of, we're going to have a single, we're going to have two, and then we're going to have four. Now keep in mind, they're 4 feet high. So this screen's going to be, if you put 4 of these together, it's going to be 8 feet high and 16 feet wide. That is going to be a pretty big screen. So the reason why we decided to go with that particular size now, because the company we're dealing with is going to design us a very thin, very flexible, and easy to ship screen. So that's going to be fantastic for those of you that are requesting a larger screen and that technology. Now today we're going to be talking about our technology versus some of the cheap screen paints out there. And I got some of these a few people out here think they're doing the same thing we're doing. But in this demonstration, I'm going to give you a bit of a challenge, and I want you to do the same demonstration we're doing right now. Now, in some of these demonstrations, people come at us and say, hey, we can save you hundreds, but I'd like to know where you can save them hundreds. So I guess save them hundreds from not buying our product and buying their product. So if their product is so superior, they should be able to do this with no problem. So first things first, this is some cheap paint that I mixed up downstairs. Now keep in mind, in one of these demonstrations, I saw somebody saying take a quart of white paint, mix it with 2 teaspoons of black paint, and this is what you get. Alright, so we actually added real Metallica in with our paint. That demonstration, I didn't see any Metallica added to the paint whatsoever. This is what we got. Now usually with screen paint, if it's too light, one of the problems you'll have is the screen will wash out and fade, so they have to add a little black in there in order to get the contrast levels and the screen to have somewhat of a decent picture with the lights on. This is our cheap mix right here that we made. Now, keep in mind, I'll be getting out that credit card and I'll be going out there on eBay and all these different sites, and I'll be shopping for screen paint, and I'll be putting them in the same demonstrations that we put our screens in. So, yeah, get ready. It's coming. So anyway, not only that, to be fair, any projection screen companies out there who care to want to go side by side with our new technology, I'll leave an email at the bottom. Please send us any samples that you have so we can do a fair and decent demonstration. We're not slandering your product like some people like to do. Anyway, so first thing first, let's show up the projector. We're using a 4K, Ultra 4K ViewSonic projector, 3500 lumens. Like I said, a lot of these demonstrations, dark environments, and what they'll do is they'll use poor ambient light environment, of course, and they'll use a high power projector. But I'm going to show you why we call this dirty paint. Because like I said, if you're going to say your product, you're saving people money by not buying from us, then you should be able to do the same demonstration that we're about to do right now. Alright, so first things first, let's start the demonstration. I want to show you the screen. I want you to look at the screen very carefully. Let me get my cell phone out of the way. Look at the screen very carefully. Look at the picture. Now, your eyes are telling you that you are getting the best picture quality from your projector. And as I said before, there's no point in going out and spending money doing the research to get yourself a really good projector if you're going to cheat yourself. This screen is actually dirty. Very dirty. And I'll show you why. Now, I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to come over here and grab our technology sample sheet. I'm going to put it right in the center. Alright? And I'm going to come over here and we'll start again. I'll go back a little farther. Alright, so that way we can get the actual footage. Now you see it? This is why we call it dirty paint. Because it cannot produce a clean, natural, realistic picture. It's a muddy picture. This is what your picture should look like in 4K, not this mess. Now, before somebody says, well, you know, Ken, that's your screen against some cheap screen paint you made. Let's see you really do a real demonstration. Okay, so let's come over here. Let's grab, if my camera's focused a little better, we get the Seymour AV 1.3, that's what we're going to get. We'll put that against our screen and we'll put that against the mud paint. That's what we're going to call it. Alright, so there's a Seymour AV 1.3. There's our screen right here, and there's the mud paint. Our screen can match a Seymour AV 1.3. with no problem. And see how clean and how beautiful the picture is? Now keep in mind, the projector is sitting about a good, I say 7 feet from the screen. Pull this thing back and you'll see exactly how fast that dirty screen paint will deteriorate. And you tell me which looks better, this or this? You know what? How about this? All right, so we did the Seymour AV 1.3. Let's go back and let's grab a DMP Supernova. DMP Supernova is between $4,000 to $5,000. Excellent screen. We'll put that right there, like so. Let's see what the difference is in the cheap screen paint versus the Seymour AV, not the Seymour AV, but the DMP Supernova. So there's our screen next to a DMP Supernova. And there's the dirty mud paint. Okay, all right, we'll pause it there. Let's go grab, let me see, let's see, maybe 1.3. Let's go grab a Gray Cinema 5D. We'll go to Gray Cinema 5D right here. It's a Gray Cinema 5D. All right, and we'll do that demonstration right there. So there's the sample sheet of a Gray Cinema 5D. Look at the flowers here, how green they are right here, and look how dark it is right there. Now our screen produces a higher level than the Gray Cinema 5D. Look at the Gray Cinema 5D right there on the dirty paint right there. And that flower is supposed to be, go back again, take this off, Gray Cinema 5D. Right, has a very hard time coming off there. Put that in the middle, and we'll take the DMP Supernova, put that right there in the corner. All right, and we'll begin again. That's why we give it the nickname dirty paint. That's why it gets the nickname mud paint, because you're getting a very dirty, muddy image. But if these sample sheets weren't up there, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You would think the screen was actually a very good, high quality screen, and you were saving tons of money when you're actually cheapening your projector. Actually, you know, pretty much cheapening your projector's performance. You're not getting the best in your projector. You want a crisp, clean picture. You don't want something that's going to come up looking muddy and looking dirty. All right. So we'll go back to our screen. Lights out. And this is what you get from our screen. This is on a 4K projector. Alright, before my time runs out here, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology, screens using nanotechnology gain. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration showing you what true technology is supposed to look like, and showing you that when we say we save you hundreds and we save you thousands of dollars, we actually do. We're not going to come up there and show you some dark environment, some high powered screen, and we're basically not going to test. We test our own screen paints against our own screen paints. That's when we're just showing you upgrades, but we're not going to base our technology on strongly that. We're going to show you our screen testing against high performance screens, so you can see the difference between our technology and some of these cheaper screen paints out here on the market. And like I said, buyer beware, because like I said, if they're not doing the same demonstrations that we're not doing, chances are it probably doesn't even work. All right, thank you all for your time, and God